Hi Steve.
Oh yeah.
Talking tonight now after a 0-0 stalemate with Bromsgrove Sporting. Left to rue our chances in the first half, really.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, like sort of, there's an old adage, isn't there, that goals change games, and that was that was never, you know, so true in that context of what we're talking about today. Yeah, we've had, you know, sort of like 3, 4, you know, arguably 5 good chances, and I think if one of them goes in, I think we calm down a little bit more. You know, it's a criticism that I would have of the team in general. You know, sometimes we go a little bit panicky when we are trying to get that goal, and we had 45 minutes to really show. I thought the set plays were pretty disappointing from our part. You know, we've bringing, you know, new lads in, and Cole Mensah in particular, who's an absolute giant. You know, you would have thought that, you know, the delivery could have been just that little bit better, and we could have been a bit more effective. But you know, you can't fault the boys. The boys really did. You know, sort of, I thought defensively we were superb. Yeah. You know, there was no issues whatsoever. You know, we opened everything up, and we made some cracking chances. And as I say, you know, had one of those gone in, I think it would have been a completely different story.
Yeah, second half was a bit more frustrating. Really didn't really make those clear-cut chances that we had in the first half, and just you know, just wasn't really as clinical, really.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it just petered out. You know, there was some fear. You know, and like as I said, I don't want to pick on anyone in particular. I mean, like sort of the 2 lads are, you know, up top. You know, both of them, they work their socks off. I mean, you know, there's so many, you know, attributes that they've got. It just didn't happen. As I say, my main criticism was our set plays, and like, you know, sort of us not really utilising that as much as we probably should have done. But in general, you know, it was a solid performance against you know, sort of a dogged team. You know, they were over the moon with the result, and you know, we're disappointed. So, you know, it's a frustrating one, but you know, you've got to win these games. And as I say, just probably had that goal gone in when you said in that first half, you know, I think things would have calmed down, and I think it could have been quite a convincing victory.
Yeah, and a couple of promising debuts from some of the new lads, Cole Mensah at the back, and Bruno Tavares. Yeah,
we're changing things round. You know, just slightly. You know, not really. You know, a complete revolution, but you know, it's just one of them that we feel that, you know, sort of some fresh faces. You know, Carl's, you know, sort of come in. Obviously, his physicality, being at 6'5", you know, he's a quick lad, and I feel that, you know, we've known him for quite a while now, and you know, he's been down at Welling and playing step 4. He's definitely good enough, in my opinion, to be stepping up to our level. And you know, yes, it would be, you know, sort of a test for him, but you know, it makes us stronger. Which is good, and Bruno has just come in probably lastminute.com, and like, you know, he's got a you know, very well thought of at Hungerford. You know, he hasn't had many games. You know, sort of we, you know, sort of not promised him, it's not the word there, you know, but we've said that, you know, we would get him, you know, some more football. Yeah, you know, I think it's very hard when you're coming into a new team, especially being up front, you know, but he, you know, he showed enough that we could work on and push that on.
And pleasing to see James Brighton come back in off the bench, so the injury list kind of easing a little. Slightly,
yeah. Not only the good news there is James Brighton. Obviously, we had a, you know, sort of Matty Bateman going through a thorough fitness test as well, and seemed to come through that with flying colours. So you know, we haven't got a midweek game, but you know, sort of hopefully a couple of training sessions inside both of them, and you know, that puts us up for, you know, a little bit more of a selection headache, which is really what we want.
And any news on Freddie?
Fred's still on crutches. It'll take a couple of more days, I think, for him to come off the crutches and start walking normally, but I don't think it'll be a major one. You know, obviously, I think Spiros and Fred are probably the next 2 that, you know, would be declaring themselves fit, you know, within the week or so, I would imagine.
Nice one.
Okay, mate.
Steve.
You're welcome.